Hello everybody, and welcome back boop, boop, to Oxygen Not Included. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. A little warmer than I'd like, but you know, such is life. If it was 2 degrees colder, I'd be telling you it's a little colder than I would like. You know how the world is. So, we had like kind of a maintenance-y episode last time. Basically just changing and fixing things that I think needed to be changed and fixed. Now, something up here, I was making these out of window tiles. And then I got a comment that said, they might block space scanner effectiveness. And I'm like, no, I think they're all good actually. Which they are. But they retain heat. So what I want to do is I want to just instead make, I guess I'd have iron. Just make these out of mesh tile to start with, just to see if they maintain a temperature. Like, does a mesh tile have an atmosphere inside? Well, it won't have an atmosphere inside. As a result, does it have anything to retain temperature, or is it just like a scaffolding kind of thing? Whereas the windows will slowly but surely pick up heat from material that lands on them, which will heat these up, which will in turn heat up, you know, who knows what, right? But instead, we want to cool all the we're cooling the robo miners with the water that's going to flow through them, but isn't flowing through them just yet because I didn't hook that up, which is fine. Because we do that and that. Yeah, because these are all pumped in as they should be. So now these should start to cool down. Yes. Excellent. The tiles are still heating up a little bit. That's why we want to try this out. Right now the mesh tile is 45 degrees, but it also doesn't show a temperature. Like, this ladder is 30 degrees and it's orange. The mesh tile I don't think is holding on to any heat. So I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to mesh everything over here. I think that's the smarter move. Blah. I'm just going to mesh everything. I'm actually not sure if I need to mesh that bit. Oh no, I guess I do. And you do go to there, okay. So yeah, we're going to mesh tile everything. It'll be all good. We can probably get rid of you. The other thing is, glass window tiles block a little bit of light. You see where it's just a bit darker under these window tiles versus through the mesh tiles? So that's, you get maximum lux through the mesh. About 10% less through the window. Not a problem for what we're doing, but if we wanted to build, say, solar panels, we would want maximum lux. And we should probably replace these with a mesh as well, because the mesh will still block the falling of debris, but we built these specifically, these hats specifically to hold material. Look at the temperature of these bunker doors, man. It's a good thing they don't or can't or probably won't melt. Probably. Either way, they're doing what they need to do. So that's step number 1. They're going to work on this. I should build... I know I removed some storage... Oh no, I guess I built these storage bins back again. What I want you to hold... Where... Nope. Nope. What does building materials come under? Raw mineral. Okay, you can hold a bit of this stuff. Not as a priority, but just if you need to sweep something, you can store it in there. Alright, and are you empty? You are empty. We need to pick a space for you to go. And you're the mining... Sorry, what are you? Radioactive asteroid field. Oh, you're done over here as well. Why don't you return home? Metallic. Molten iron. Gilded. We wanted the fullerene from the gilded. Copper. Wolframite and molten tungsten. Wolframite coal. Wolframite coal. Glass in here? Okay. Igneous rock, sedimentary rock. You know what? I might just send them... I might just get this bad boy to go to this sedimentary rock asteroid and acquire a bit of... just a bit of like igneous rock and sedimentary rock. The rocks, basically. The rocks that you would eventually run out of normally. What's Siftina? Oh, you're the regolith one, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Drenchano's the water one. Look at the copper! Ooh. Ooh. Aderillius is the one with our gassy moves. Liquid chlorine, that's not a good sign. Uzira's all slimed up, plus our homie. Okay. Ikato is obviously our separate colony. I assume... yes. I assume we have stopped venting gas into space. I believe that's the case. Bit polluted. Kind of horrendously germy, if I do say so. Yeah, there's some fixes that need to be done, but that's okay. Right, gold volcano. You know what? Down here. This 10 tiles. I assume that this is exactly how you work a cooler. You 10 tiles them and then you block off a bit in here, maybe? Is that how you do a volcano tamer? I don't remember. It's been so long. I think I want to tame the gold volcano. That's my next plan. It will require me sending materials to Icto with the transport belt thing, which can be a bit of a pain. But we can do it. I think you do it like a regular volcano, right? You run a 10 tile thing and the lava goes blub 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 and then drop. And then you drop it down. And you, instead of using it to heat this liquid, you'd like drop it into a similar system, but steam, I guess. And the steam powers steam turbines, and the steam turbines run off the heat until eventually the rock cools enough that you then mine it with a robo miner. Right? I think that's how I would do it. So you know what? Let's operate under the assumption that I'm not completely wrong. And we'll do a little bit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do this. A little bit of that. Might need to get this ethanol out of here. Or something. Wait, why am I doing it that way? Idiot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And then let's also just do a bit of this in case we need to build under there, and then we'll dig up here, dig across here, deconstruct, just those bits of ladder. Yeah. All will be well. I should watch these guys and make sure they don't get themselves stuck. For instance, like Hassan has just done. No, oh, he can go up and over. Okay, that's good. He's not stuck. We like that. Okay. So this is where, and then the lava goes bloop down. And then there's a bunch of wiring required, except the wiring, it doesn't need to attach to an oil petroleum boiler thing. Instead, it just connects to itself, and it's like, hey, if this is cool, or no, if it gets hot, close you, open you, close you, something like that. There's doors involved. Oh wait, do you have to do it to the left? Hold on, you might have to do it to the left because of the way the doors are. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You know what? I do remember that because the doors, if you're going to learn anything from me, learn this. The doors, when you rotate them, the power connection point always stays at the bottom or on the left. If I put the door here, that means the wire would have to be submerged in lava. It would be under the lava tiles. Whereas if I put it here, or here even, I'd have walls like that, right? Then the lava only ever touches this and flows down that way. Never touches the wire in here. Right, that's how we did it over here. Yeah, see, like that. There's a method to the madness, even if I only mostly understand it. I am trying. Sure, why don't you do that? Do that, do that. Do that. You know what? Why don't you do that? Because we don't really need any of this anymore, but it's, you know, it's a nice surface to work upon. Not going to need you because the lava's just going to flow down this way. And then we just box this in, I think. How far of a fall down, like maybe let's say 10 tiles is what we need. I don't think we do. That's not what I want. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we weren't gonna land, or we weren't gonna interfere with this structure. I'm happy to cut this thing down. I just didn't want to, you know, I don't want the potential of us dumping lava on a supply teleporter, which is kind of useful. Okay. So they're doing that. Begin launch sequence. And remember, we no longer care if the person wearing the suit is still wearing the suit. See, he'll still catch his breath. Are you on your way back, Turner? You must be, right? Oh my god, the Geminis are away already. Sheesh. I guess that's why the silo was opening. Yes. Good stuff, and everything gets mined. And the robo mine is clearly kicked in because they're hot, but not hot enough. Actually, no, the robo miners didn't kick in. It was just that fuel. It was the fuel that heated all of that up. But the cooling system is cooling them. And we love that. Yes, excellent. I don't know what that was briefly. Okay. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. Not enough steam temperature below 125. Can I ask why you are disabled by the automation grid? Oh, because the water is not hot enough. Is there any hot water that's going to be coming? Oh, here's the hot water. Yeah. That'll turn on for a bit. Again. You know what? Give me a snazzy suit. We love a snazzy suit. How is it in here, temperature-wise? Minus 3.7, minus 3.8. Wow, it's taken a while. That is tough. Do I need more hydrogen in there? So, oh no, Hassan is gonna go and get food. Yeah. Right, you're gonna go and get food? Sound. You can find food. Yeah, it's in there. Good. Okay, he's gonna eat. He's upset, I think, because he didn't sleep, probably. You know, this place, it needs some work. It needs some work. We need some deodorizers. Put a couple of these guys all over the place. Power. We're not using conductive wire, apparently. Good to know, I suppose. And you? Right, we'll plug them in. We'll get some deodorizers running to try and get some of this polluted O2 out of here. So the polluted O2 is probably coming out of here, mostly? I don't know. I'll be honest, Icto's more of a side project. You know, not to dissuade the people who live there, but not that bothered about them. Okay. It's minus 30 degrees, yeah. I just gotta hope that you eventually hit minus 30. 4.1. Minus 4.2. Does having more of a gas make it cool faster? Like, would I be able to transfer more heat out of, like, instead of having 486 grams, if I had like 2 kilograms, could I transfer more heat in and out of that? I don't see why not. Like, it feels like it makes sense to me, at least. By the way, are you hooked up the way you should be? Do that. O2 is open, Hadron's one low population. So are we still getting eggs? Like hatch eggs? Maybe not from the amount of hatches and stuff we have. I guess you're doing okay. 8 critters. 8. Okay, so we always seem to have enough. Has one of yours just died? I guess it has. We have so many idle people. I need a project for them to do. I just don't know what that project should be. Like, I want them doing something. I don't know what that something is. There's nothing to tame over here. The volcano. There's a steam vent. We could do the steam vent, maybe. Why wouldn't we, right? It'd be like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Although, let me think. Do we want the walls here, or do you think we could fit more steam vents? Because we need to vacuum out this area of all potential gas. And then you produce 2 kilograms of the steam at 500 degrees. That's hot. That is very hot. But then, and so what would we be doing with this? The steam would be produced. The steam turbines would power. Right? Is there a maximum temperature of steam? Can steam be too hot for these things to deal with? Possibly. But we want steam, right? So these guys take in the steam, they remove a bunch of steam, or remove a bunch of heat, and then probably dump it back into here and keep doing that, but only when the water is less than X number should we like let it go, I think. Like less than 90 degrees or something. I'm thinking about how to get like infinite water. I want it to be cooled. I don't know. I might look up how to tame a steam vent and just do whatever the Wikipedia thing says. I would like to get working on that because I'd like to have more free power. I know it's not necessary. We're actually doing okay in terms of power right now. We've got pretty significant natural gas systems set up. Hold on. Let's give it to you. Got pretty significant natural gas in here. Hold on, you're blocked again. Why are you blocked again? It's feeding in both ways. Now, here's actually something I was told a while ago. As long as I have a bridge after this stuff, like here, okay, I think this will work. Okay, snip that and that. And then this, whatever this is, get rid of this. Yep. Do that. Snip that. There we go. So, now that we have a bridge in here, this liquid can go both straight down into the purifiers and then up into the water storage. Look how much water we have, by the way. And it's like extremely chill. It can go both down here, which it is combining. Oh, hold on. You're not going. What the hell? When did that happen? Yeah, okay. So it'll feed, like when this is backed up and full, it'll feed the excess water, which in this case is coming from a combination of bathrooms and icto. It'll feed the excess water into here. So this is a storage area, and then when then the main pipe runs straight through here, filters, desalinates, then filters everything, moves it into here. Then this handles it as you would expect, removing germs and all that kind of stuff. Which, still germ-free water. We love that for us. And so we would basically have this as a secondary path. Yeah, which it is because it's bridged in after. Yeah. So this wants to always run, and then if there's nothing here, this will run, which is basically a way of using this as a storage system only when we need it. So that things like this can continue to run always. You're just pumping out water is, I guess. See, now it's done because there's a break because this thing is off. And we don't have to worry about it. So then back on Pathoni, we'll be like, oh, well, now the salt water has stopped. This area shouldn't get so overloaded because one full section of water is going to stop travelling in fairly soon. Yeah. The most important thing is we want the bathrooms to always run. Because that's what gets people really upset. Is if bathrooms aren't running. Hey, you should really, like, be functioning. Thank you. What is this pipe? Oh, this was the old cooling system, but we're cooling the floor in here now. Yeah. Which is a better way to do it, I think. I was waiting for you to fill up and then you turn on again. And all the salt water's gone. Yeah, see, so now this starts to go down, and then eventually this will go down, and all of this water can start to pump up. And all of this water can start to pump up. Man, we have so much water. Or so much potential water. That's crazy. That's not even including these oil reservoirs, which we would have to pump water in and then get like hot. Well, I suppose it's actually not including the water because the oil reservoirs don't produce water. They'd produce oil, but they'd also produce natural gas. Damn, molten lava? Just excretes petroleum. Damn. I guess because it's hot down here? It's kind of hot down here. But this little slickster patch has been doing numbers. I've been really happy with how having all these slicksters go. In fact, we're not really producing enough carbon dioxide anymore in order for these guys to, like, need to destroy. I mean, they're not going to starve because they're wild. They need hardly any carbon. So all the carbon we can get, we're pumping down there. But still, it's a whole thing. Are you... Oh, you're... Oh, more salt water's coming in? Oh, I guess you're not done over here then? Oh, yeah. Oh, active period. 17.7 cycles every 29 cycles. You're active very frequently. Because it's inactive for like 12 days. Then goes back to being active for 17 days, almost 18 days. That's actually really useful. Okay, so they built all of this stuff. Let's see if I can remember how we do this. And then if it's terrible, someone will let me know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you would be window tile. Up to a metal tile, and then we'd dump water on the metal tile. How we do that? Let's call, not you. Let's call it like 10 tiles down. Yeah. Do a bit of that. And we will probably need to... Let's do a bit of this. And then all of the ethanol can flow that way. Maybe. We get rid of like all of that. Or something. Okay, so the lava goes in, and then it drops into here. Briefly. We get like a nice patch. Then that drops down. And then, well actually, this isn't quite like wall to wall, is it? It's a 2-block gap. You know what? Do you know what? I'm gonna pull up Volcano Tamer. Why not? Right, let's learn something together. Know your metals. Can I get a picture, please? The hell is that? I'm just looking at designs, man, and they're weird as hell. But I see how they would work. Guess. Okay, it doesn't actually look the way I thought it would look. As auto sweeper to move metal out of the room and 2 steam turbines on top. On a gold volcano you should be able to get by with just 1 steam turbine, but I use 2 anyway. Okay. Okay. And you're dumping heat into just a huge section of metal tiles under there? The hell? Okay. Wait, are you dumping heat into that, or are you cooling that down? You're cooling that down. This guy has like. I'm gonna have to do a design up here. Okay. Let me show you this like thing. This thing, man. What's a 4-wired item? Gas reservoir. Gas reservoir's 5 wide. 2 of these. All right. That's our metal volcano. All right. So this thing is like bub like that. And it's like up 3, across and down 3, right? And then like a bit of that. Actually, hold on. That's the neutronium that it sits on, right? And then there's the volcano. Alright. This thing is crazy, man. And there's like steam turbine. The insulated tile. And then what's that? That's like 3 deep of, I don't know the particulars, okay, but it's like 3 deep of metal tile. Right, metal tile, metal tile. And then there's another box up here, 2 tall, with another steam turbine, like up here. This thing is full of water. And then it has the, like an aqua tuner in here. Like that. And like a sweeper tucked in here. And the conveyor loader here to like load things out. And it like, it's got like the cooling loop that we tend to have in our, what do you call them? In our like steam thing, you know, like this thing cools and it sends like output water into a reservoir that's up here. And then that thing cools like this way, then down, then through the steam turbine, oops, then down, and then these would be radiant pipes, but then it irradiates through all of this and then goes all the way back up and then into the standard cooling loop. Right? Bridges like that and like that. And then there's a bridge here and here. And then it's like pop up, combine them together, drop them down like that. It's freaking crazy, dude. In fact, let me make these out of radiant pipes so you can like see what's going on. Like that. What else is radiant? All of this through here. Yeah, everything that touches the light is ours. No, everything that touches these things is radiant. It's crazy, man. So they're radiant. And they're radiant. And it's like... Oh, and there's also the usual, like, dumping the water from this guy, like, out into here, right? Insulated, probably. Like this, right? So this thing is full of water to become steam and power you, I guess. And then the volcano produces its stuff and then it gets shipped. Oh, there's also a... So what time are we at? Oh yeah, we're good. So I'm just... it's probably worthwhile like showing you this stuff. Then there's also a conveyor shut-off installed in here. So they got their gubbins from here, right? Doing this. And then it goes down and like through the cooling panel and then bridges out over here. So I get, and this is a way to like cool materials, and they're using it. They have a separate conveyor line that they have come in and like cool other stuff by running it through this, because this ideally will get like cool, and then they just plug that into there as well, and this just goes off out this way. You know what I mean? I mean, they've also got some like automation. timing sensor. Consider how long a red signal you want and how long a green signal. Okay, so they've got like a timing sensor set up. Where is it? Is it a cycle sensor? Timer sensor. They've got a timer sensor up here. And the timer sensor is just like connected to this thing. There's like, hey, lock this down for X amount of time while the material's in here to heat up the steam, I guess? Like dump its heat into the steam and then it goes away and gets cooled? It's crazy. We obviously wouldn't have this stuff. And because we wouldn't have this stuff, we could probably... convert the, like, conveyor rail setup that they have into, like, that instead. Just to, like, pull all the heat. Kind of like that. Pull all the potential heat out of that. And then just let nice, cool metal flow out. That's crazy, man. And so this thing is full of steam, by the way. This thing is full of steam. Water that became steam, I guess. And then they're powering everything off of these steam turbines. Yeah, kind of crazy. Like, I want to give it a go, and even if it doesn't work, it will be a learning experience. The only thing is, it's going to require a lot of material shipped over to a planet where I have nothing. I need to move 3 steam turbines worth of steel. I don't even know what these metal plates are. On the bottom is a cooling loop for the metal output. Metal will come out of the volcano room at a temperature of at least 125. The bottom section cools the metal down further. What do you make the metal out of? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, they have that just like a big metal plate, which looks really cool. To just cool all of this stuff. Why not, right? Why not? What's the worst? The worst that could happen is we fail, and then we've learnt something. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of all of this rubbish. Okay, and let's build a little something. So what was that? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We'll cancel that. I want to do that as well. Oh look, we dumped all the ethanol. Nice. That's good. Probably. Maybe don't cancel these just yet. Yeah. So yeah, a little bit of that, and then you're the top of the volcano, so we actually want to keep those. Oh, we're gonna have to dig you up. That's a pain. And you know what? We're gonna want to get up here because this is where a lot of like steam turbine stuff goes. So let's do this. It seems weird, it seems interesting. I suppose for the metal tile, you would use the most thermally conductive? Probably. They all seem to have a high thermal conductivity. But I'm sure I can figure out which one is the most useful for transferring heat, and then I'll probably use that. Oh, we're at 45 minutes. That is my bad. But it's worth setting out the groundwork for what I think we want to do here. I want to try and make this happen. And again, even if it doesn't quite work, I think it's a learning experience to try and build one and see how it would work. Right. So for now, thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, helps out a great deal. Really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. And make sure you check the links in the description, ring the notification button. And I will see all of you in the next one. In fact, I'm just gonna, last thing, just gonna prep these guys to relaunch. Because there's stuff to see. Okay, now I'll see you in the next one. See ya!